Our time certain today is to present Senate Bill 41, which, if you'll look on page 3 of the bill, simply makes a 4-word change. Instead of blue spruce, it changes the state tree to the quaking aspen. This bill originated when the governor was down in Sevier County to the ATV Jamboree. He was approached by Monroe Elementary School, a class from Monroe Elementary School with teacher Angie Blomquist, who is with us over on the west side of the gallery. And we have with us today the entire 4th grade of Monroe Elementary School traveled up this morning with us. Also, my entire family is here with us today to watch this bill be presented. And I'd like to talk just a little bit about this tree change, since there have been some questions about it. The blue spruce became the state tree in 1933. It actually makes up less than 1% of Utah's forest cover and is found predominantly in northern Utah. There are other spruces in the state, namely the Engelmann spruce and others, but the blue spruce is really fairly rare in our forests, and whereas the quaking aspen makes up about 10% of the forest cover in the state of Utah. And they're found in all parts of the state, on all borders, and every place in between. Plus, the Pando clone down near Fish Lake in my district, just east of Richfield, near Fish Lake, is the largest known organism on Earth. That clone is a clone of aspen trees that covers 106 acres and is made up of an estimated 47,000 stems and trees resulting from those same roots, that same root system. The word Pando is Latin for eye spread, and the Pando clone has been found on a U.S. postage stamp, the series Wonders of America, and is known state, nationally, and internationally as such a large clone that it's a worldwide phenomenon. Much larger than any redwood forest tree, the Pando clone is the largest known organism on Earth. The economic benefit of the aspen is for tourism. Often you'll find aspen throughout our ski industry, our ski slopes, agriculture, hunting. Many of the animals that are prized game animals thrive in aspen areas. It's revealed greater water storage in aspen than conifer forests. It provides great recreation and advertising. And there's nothing quite like an aspen grove in the fall of the year when they turn to that golden yellow color and they have that smell that goes along with them. And a grove of aspens has tremendous biodiversity in that it underneath the leaves, above the leaves, and throughout these areas, there's tremendous biodiversity that is provided. So it makes tremendous sense to have the quaking aspen become the state tree of the state of Utah on a lot of levels. And I would be open to any questions.
Senator, we need to read the bill in.
I'm sorry.
I got a little ahead of myself here also. Let's see, which bill is it? Senate Bill 41.
Senate Bill 41, State Tree Change. Senator Okerlund.
Okay.
Thank you.
Senator Okerlund, great presentation. Go ahead.
I'm open for questions.
Okay. Senator Jones to the bill.
Thank you, Mr. President. This has been a lot of fun with this because as I travel to the schools in my area, this is the bill that I've been asking them, showing kids how the process works. And I actually had pictures of the quaking aspen, the Colorado blue spruce, and a palm tree, and had them pick. Of course, they would debate the pros and cons of it. The thing I like about the quaking aspen, there are two things. as has been mentioned, these roots are connected with each other, and I think it represents our connectivity in our state. And secondly, they're survivors because they do survive forest fires. Their roots are so far down that they don't feel the heat of the fire. And so I think that represents Utah very well. In my somewhat scientific poll of the students that I have had work with this, they do like the quaking aspen. So I would have to vote in favor of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Jones. Senator DeBackus.
Mr. President, procedural question for the sponsor. So do we have to repeal the Colorado spruce or chop it down? Procedurally, how does it work? And then a quick comment. I was strongly for the Colorado spruce until the Super Bowl, and now I'm completely in favor of the aspen.
Senator, the beetle is already taking care of the Colorado spruces. Senator Oakland.
To the procedural question, it's simply a two-word change. We're just replacing the blue spruce with the quaking aspen.
Senator Van Tassel.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I'd like to speak to this bill as well. If you ever have the opportunity of going up the North Fork of the Duchesne, up near a little settlement called DeFay's Dude Ranch, there's about a 10-acre parcel there of quaking aspens that are in the shape of a heart. And they all turn colors at one time, and it's a beautiful color, and it's a great opportunity to go up and see. Many people from the Wasatch Front call and ask, have they started to change? And so I think it's appropriate that we support this bill. Thank you.
Senator Davis.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think this also is a very important bill in many ways. I think as we look in our own neighborhoods, more people are trying to grow aspen than Colorado blue spruce, so it's really a very popular tree for us to have. And secondly, I'd like to, I know this means an awful lot to Senator Okerlund. So much, the aspen is such a big name that he actually, I believe, has a granddaughter named Aspen. So,
yeah, stand up, Aspen. This is Aspen, and she was named before we ever thought about making this change, but it's great to have her with us and all the other students as well.
At least she knows that her roots run deep. Thank you.
I'll bet she'll never forget what the state tree is. Any other discussion? Seeing none, back to you, Senator Oakland, for summation.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to thank the Monroe Elementary for taking the time to bus these students up here today, for how important they've made this, to teacher Angie Bloomquist for bringing a couple of carloads of kids up to testify in committee. They did a great job and really did a sales job in our committee meeting on why the aspen is such a great tree and why this change needs to be made. The family nature of our communities and the family nature of the quaking aspen make it a tremendous opportunity for us to make this change. And with that, I'm going to move that we suspend the I'm going to move that we move this all the way across today while the kids are here, and so I move that we suspend the constitutional 3-reading requirement.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed say nay. That motion passes.
And under suspension of the rules, I move final passage of Senate Bill 41.
Thank you. Roll call vote.
Senator Adams. Aye. Bramble. Christensen. DeBackus. Davis. Dayton. Harper. Henderson. Hilliard. Hinkins. Jenkins. Jones. Knudsen. Madsen.
Maine. Okerlund.
Aye.
Osmond. Reed. Robles. Shiozawa. H. Stevenson. J. Stevenson. Thatcher. Urquhart. Valentine. Van Tassel. Vickers. Weiler. President Niederhauser.
Aye. Senate Bill 41, having received 26 yea votes, 0 nay votes, 3 being absent, passes and shall be sent to the House for their consideration.
I hope you didn't mind. That was perfect.